Hey babe, you wanna hang out? My gym session got canceled. Something came up. What is going on, guys? Will here, welcome to the video. It is Valentine's Day, the day that we celebrate love. So we must investigate which foods are gonna get you in the mood. So for the next 24 hours, I am only gonna be eating aphrodisiacs. So an aphrodisiac is a substance that increases your sexual desire. So we just gotta find out how effective and more importantly, how satisfying they really are. So let's just hop right into it and test the limits of what my mind, body, and sweatpants can handle. So little to my surprise, coffee is an aphrodisiac, which just makes sense. The smell of it, the look of it, no wonder why I'm always drinking it, always wearing sweatpants and banned from my local Starbucks. But coffee increases dopamine levels, which increases your desire and pleasure. And similarly to chocolate, it increases your stamina, which is either completely false or I'm some sort of scientific oddity. But I'm gonna enjoy my first of many cups of the day and start making some breakfast. I bet you weren't ready to see some red shorts, were you? So we are making some oatmeal right now. I've converted to making it on the stove. It just makes it so much creamier that way. And oatmeal is actually an aphrodisiac. It increases sex drive in men by boosting their testosterone, which is pretty surprising to me because, you know, have you guys seen a bodybuilding show? And like this is like a staple in their prep diets and nothing on stage leads you to believe it's an aphrodisiac. So on top of the oatmeal, we are gonna be adding a banana, another popular one due to its suggestive shape. Just such a versatile fruit in and out of the kitchen. We got some honey, which increases your arousal. We got some cinnamon, which is also an aphrodisiac, and some almonds, which is seen to be a fertility symbol for years. Nothing is sexier than a hot, steamy bowl of oats except for literally everything. I'm just getting a wave of cinnamon right now. So cinnamon is a powder in my rotation that I don't talk nearly enough about. So cinnamon actually increases your appetite both physically and sexually. So maybe the pumpkin spice craze isn't such a bad thing after all. And you also have things like cinnamon toast crunch, cinnamon buns. It's just a true superfood, you know? And got some of those slivered almonds, my second morning nut. Adds a nice little crunch to this little bit of a mush fest. And fun fact about almonds, apparently their scent has been rumored to arouse passion in both men and women, which is kind of odd. You know, I get turned on by quite a lot of weird things, but you know, almonds are definitely not one of them. But it kind of makes sense since almonds are probably the most popular milk nut in the world. I only ever really have oatmeal for these type of videos and I love it. I haven't started my morning with it in such a long time. I usually have banana to start my morning, just never usually sliced or peeled for that matter, but it's quite nice this way too. Oh, it's getting steamy in here. Because either the food or it's the candles. Let's check my heart rate. Heart rate is currently at 79 BPM, so nothing quite out of the ordinary right now. But by tonight, I'm expecting something pretty monumental. So that was breakfast. Don't feel any different. Pretty much normal base level of excitement. Heart rate's now just went up to 87 BPM, so it might be something's happening here. But yeah, that is that. Gonna have another coffee and I'll check with you guys pretty soon. Okay everybody, we are about to hop into a workout, and today's workout is themed to give you a pump in all of the right places for date night. And I'm not gonna be doing this workout alone. We got ourselves a special guest, and that is my girlfriend, Katie. Come on, here we go, come on, come on. Here she is, Katie, beautiful in the flesh. Hi. She has her day off from work today, so she decided to join me for the workout. So, if I'm being honest, this workout that I made today is for men getting ready for date night with a woman, but that does not mean I didn't do my research. So, according to a bunch of different sources, 46% of men found the face to be the most attractive feature of a woman, followed by what was it? 18% your butt, and then 9% your legs. So just FYI for all you ladies out there. So, you know, for you, what got me was the legs. Like, damn tree trunks. And then what kept me was the personality. What about you? What for me?
It wasn't so much a body part, but just your demeanor.
My personality.
Well, not personality, because I didn't know you.
That's true. Just my, like, I have like a mysterious, like, kind of serial killer psychopath vibe. Yeah. So before we hop into the workout, we're gonna take some pre-workout, some Blue Star PPK. Do you know the discount code?
10-10.
10-10. Why you sound so unsure? You don't watch my YouTube videos? I don't think she watches my YouTube videos, but 10-10 for 10% off. Link in the description. So we're gonna get a nice heap scoop and then get into the workout.
I guess we're going hard.
Yeah.
Salute.
Let's go work out. Okay, so the first exercise we are gonna be doing today is the seated dumbbell shoulder press. So I'm gonna put a picture of a graph on the screen right now. And what that's gonna show you guys is that women have no size preference between the upper body and the lower body. But what it does show you is that men prioritize the upper body to the lower body. So guys, train your legs. It's even coming from me. And the reason that we are starting with the shoulders is because broad shoulders are a true sign of masculinity and strength in a man. And it actually showed that men who have a bigger shoulder to waist ratio have sex at an earlier age and with more partners. So guys, train your damn shoulders. So my gym only goes up to 50-pound dumbbells, which is not enough weight for me. So, you know, what you can do to make the weight harder, because I know a lot of guys are working out at home right now and you only have like dumbbells up to 50s, even 30s, is, you know, just slow the movement down or add a pause. So what I'm doing is, you know, shoulder press, 1 second up, 4 seconds down, pause, and repeat that. So around 12 to 15 reps, and that makes it feel like 75s for me. So, you know, it's not always about the weight, it's controlling it a little bit better and slowing it down. Okay, so just wrapped up the seated dumbbell shoulder press. Katie was popping the 20s. Damn. Yeah, she was popping the 20s, which was pretty damn sick. So now we're gonna move on to some secondary work for the shoulders, which is some lateral raises, which really help broaden up the shoulders, and hence you guys know what I said. So we're gonna do around 5 sets, 12 to 15 reps. All right, so just wrapped up the shoulder portion of the workout. So now we're gonna be hopping into some glutes. So the glutes were just behind some of the more obvious favorite body parts for women. And out of the lower body, the glutes were the only thing that actually ranked decently high on the list. So we're gonna be doing 2 exercises that actually target the glutes very, very well, which is the hip thrust and the elevated reverse lunge. All right, so the shoulders are fried, the glutes are feeling peachy, and now it's time to move on to the arms. So I found a source where they surveyed 100 college women, and they said that they found the arms to be the most attractive body part on a man, just in front of the back. They said it makes you look like you take care of yourself. So we're gonna do an arm superset to some tricep pushdowns into some bicep curls, 3 sets, and then onto some abs. All right, so the arms are demolished. Katie, how are you feeling right now?
Jacked.
I'm feeling pretty jacked too. So now we're gonna move on to the last and final thing, which is abs. And unsurprisingly, it is ranked #1 across a multiple of sources as the most attractive body part on a male for a female to see, which kind of makes sense because when you take your shirt off, it's pretty much front and center. Would you agree? Do you find that to be the most attractive part?
Like, no.
No, like what would you find then to be?
Probably legs.
Oh Jesus, which is like my highest body fat part of my body, which is...
Exactly, biggest.
Yeah, I guess it is what it is. So we're gonna hop into an abs circuit. It's gonna be around 5 rounds. First round's 20 reps, then down to 16, 12, 10, and then finish off with 8 reps. I'll put it on the screen right now, and let's do it. All right, so that was 1 round. We're gonna rest about 1 minute and then do 16 reps for all of them in the next set, 12, 10, 8. Super, super tough. I'll link it in the description. Try it out, let me know what you guys think. after I finish this, gonna go make a pretty sick lunch. Usually salads are all about getting your greens in, but the one that we are making today is pretty much equivalent to taking the small blue pill, because we have 8 aphrodisiacs going on, and they include some pumpkin seeds, watermelon, some figs, avocado, lemon, garlic, arugula, some fresh basil, and then some chicken that was left over from yesterday. So chicken is not an aphrodisiac, but it's protein, and protein is very good for stamina. So gonna get as much as we can in today. So this is gonna be my big, beautiful, arousal-inducing lunch, and let's put it together right now. Okay, so time for some lunch, but before we get into the eating, let's just take a second to appreciate my mom's Valentine's Day decorations that will be showcased throughout the whole entire video. She has decorations for like any day of the week. It could be a Tuesday, and the house is all pimped out, you know, it's just a typical white mom. So I am starving, let's just toss the salad. I love tossing a salad. And if I'm being honest with you, I was pretty surprised to see arugula as an aphrodisiac, because when I see it on my pizza, I practically invert. And the star of the show of this salad is the watermelon. Watermelon is rich in L-citrulline, and much like Viagra, L-citrulline rushes blood to your sexual organs. So a lot of doctors actually consider watermelon to be nature's Viagra, which is pretty interesting. Get a little taste test here. So on the side of the salad, we have some avocado toast. So avocado, garlic, lemon are all aphrodisiacs, but not the bread. But bread's a carb, and when it comes to bread, yeast is not the only thing that rises. So very, very excited for this. Oh wow. I put a lot of garlic on there, wow. So I don't know if arugula is still considered an aphrodisiac, but it was a very popular aphrodisiac amongst the ancient Romans and ancient Egyptians. So I don't know if times have changed, but that is where it has been coined, an aphrodisiac. You guys should probably play a game. Every time I say aphrodisiac in this video, take a shot, see what happens. And now we have some figs. So figs are apparently an aphrodisiac due to its appearance and flavor. And I think that they mean the fresh one, because I have a dried one here, and it has taken me to an old home. And taste-wise, I'm getting nothing fishy, but I love dried fruit. All right, well that is gonna conclude lunch. You know, I'm just happy that aphrodisiacs are actually all pretty damn healthy food. So now I'm gonna go shower, and me and Katie are gonna go out and go on a little date. And I'm gonna bring you guys along the ride with us. Because on Valentine's Day, you spend time with your loved ones, and we're gonna go do something that we don't really do that often, but I think we probably should. Being in lockdown, there aren't many date ideas, so compromises need to be reached. But it shouldn't really matter, because any successful date ends up in the same place anyway. So Katie and I went on Google and searched 2021 Valentine's Day ideas, and a hike came up time and time again, and it just feels right, you know, just being surrounded by so much wood. You know, I wonder if I find my dad out here. But anyway, yeah, I am filming this on the Osmo Pocket 2, and the stabilization on this thing is out of this world. Like, I could be being chased by a grizzly bear right now, and the footage would look like this. Just such an incredible little machine. We're about like 5,000 steps deep into the hike right now. We actually brought our own hot chocolate, because chocolate is an aphrodisiac. It contains tryptophan, which is a building block of serotonin, which is a brain chemical involved in sexual arousal. And you know, I feel like this diet plan is working, because usually on a hike, I feel a little bit nervous. I feel like Leo in The Revenant. But I feel like if a grizzly bear came at me right now, I'd be able to turn the tables on them pretty damn quick, if you know what I'm saying. So we're just gonna continue this hike and head back home for some dinner. Welcome back, guys. Time to make some dinner. So when it comes to steak, I'm a plain Jane. I like salt, pepper, I like the meat to do the work. But for tonight, what we tried is a cowboy steak rub with coffee and chili. So there it is. So steak is actually an aphrodisiac for women, but I'm in touch with my feminine side, so we're gonna go with it anyway. Coffee, as you guys know earlier, is an aphrodisiac as well as spicy food. And then to go with that, we got some asparagus. I love these little sexy green shafts. So they actually help increase the production of histamine, which is very important for sex drive for both men and women. Then on the side, probably the most popular aphrodisiac of all time is oysters, because they are very rich in zinc, which is important for testosterone production for men. So gonna sear up the steak and saute this with some like lemon and garlic, and that's dinner. All right, look at this setup, y'all. Like this is like, I'm feeling like more in love than I ever have in my life with just like these like petals and candle at dinner. So in these glasses here, we have half pomegranate juice and half sparkling water. So pomegranate juice is a long-standing aphrodisiac. It was actually the culinary symbol of Aphrodite in ancient Greece. You want to let's get right into it. So I've never had an oyster in my entire life. And for good reason. I mean, they look like snot on a shell. Like my heart rate is literally like racing just staring at these things. Do you want to go? You want to try one?
I mean, no.
I've heard down the grapevine, you gotta do Tabasco and a hint of lemon. And you just gotta open wide and let it slide.
It actually looks like a fetus.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty motivated right now. I'm gonna take it down.
And?
What did I just eat? I really don't like that eating experience of it because the thing is, I don't chew already, but I like to have that option. You know, I like to be the one to make that choice.
And it was taken from you. Try again with a little bit of a chew.
Oh. I really don't understand the point. I really don't understand the point. Like it's just like, it doesn't taste like anything. All I'm getting is just lemon. What are the macros of oysters?
They're through the roof.
Are you serious?
It's like 120 for one.
No, it's not.
It is.
Oh my God. Be careful, girl.
Ew.
So I had 3 oysters. Would I have them again? No, but luckily the rest of my family likes them, so these will not be going to waste. So let's try this steak right here. It's like you're at Starbucks.
Yeah, with a little...
Yeah.
Not Starbucks.
Oh my God.
This is really good, whatever you did to it. That's good?
I don't know how I've never thought to think to do this.
You don't really eat that much steak, maybe that's why.
Wow. Like this is gonna like influence my dining choices for the rest of time. Holy mackerel. This is so good. I'm actually gonna link it in the description for you guys to check it out. And I don't know about you guys, but I love asparagus and I find it the overcooked, the better. You know what I mean? Like the more like that you can cook it down, get char on it, it just tastes so much better. Don't you agree?
Agreed. I don't like it too hard.
And we put enough garlic on here to kill like 15 vampires. We're gonna have some smelly pea tonight.
Why is that a thing?
Oh. Some people have smelly pea from asparagus, some people don't. I don't really know like the reasoning behind that.
Is it like the whole cilantro thing?
Mm-hmm.
Some people taste soap.
Mm-hmm. I kind of dig the smell.
Of
asparagus pea. I kind of like it. Yeah. If you're willing to swallow this, you're willing to swallow anything, and that's the aphrodisiac. Could that be it? I should have got a better quality piece of meat. Oh, I forgot that was carbonated for a second. That's good.
I don't like it.
Why?
It's not, like it's like sweet, but it's like, hey, I'm not actually sweet.
All right guys, well that is gonna wrap up dinner. As you guys can see, I absolutely loved it. So all we have left is a pretty epic dessert. All right guys, so time for the last meal of the day, and we are making an anabolic ice cream sundae, and this is gonna make Greg harder than last time. So we have our own protein cake here that we homemade in the microwave. We got some whipped cream, not necessarily an aphrodisiac, but makes for some great love-making scenarios. Another banana, of course, some strawberries packed with vitamin C, which is good for your sex hormones. Picked up this marshmallow fluff that I've never had before. I see it all over the internet, so must try that. And just, you know, the usual assortment of powders, PB2, xanthan gum, stevia, a little squirt of chocolate sauce. So we're gonna put this all together right now and make something pretty epic. Of course, you're gonna start off with the cashew milk. So dairy products actually have synthetic hormones that negatively affect your estrogen and testosterone. So they are not an aphrodisiac. If anything, they are quite the opposite. So if anything, guys, milk nuts, milk nuts. Do you guys see this beautiful piece of art? Like, holy mackerel. This is an aphrodisiac on its own, isn't it? Isn't that beautiful?
It's gorgeous.
Well, that is quite adhesive like.
Yeah.
Cheers. Oh, it's, wow.
That's really good.
That's really good. But it makes Walden Farms taste like it's organic. The whipped cream is getting lost though. I prefer eating it off you anyway. Day full of aphrodisiacs. It works. Like, I just want to pounce right now. Like, when we get back, you gotta throw on that edible underwear I bought you.
The strawberries were cut on the same cutting board as the garlic.
Was it really?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
All I'm getting is garlic.
Well, garlic's an aphrodisiac as well.
Was it?
What would be, like, what's your aphrodisiac food? Like, it doesn't have to be one, but like, what turns you on when you eat? Like, what's like that specific food? I saw that. I saw those eyes wander. I saw those wander.
Yeah. Probably chocolate.
6th coffee of the day down the hatch. Just watched an episode of The Bachelor. This season is insane. Like, I don't even know where to start. Poor little Matt. Like, these girls are batshit crazy. But today has been a long day full of aphrodisiacs, and I have something that I gotta go take care of. So I wanna wish you guys all a happy Valentine's Day. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.